Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Fireside Chat with Mayor Jeff Genung. I am Mayor Jeff Genung, and today I have a special guest, Sandra Robin. And what's your position here at the Big Hill Lodge as we do the Big Hill Lodge Fireside Chat by the fire?
By the fire that isn't on because it's too warm.
Well, it's June.
Well, it's on in July and August as well. You can join us anytime at the Fireside. That's what we do at Big Hill Lodge. I am the manager here at Big Hill Lodge.
Awesome. Yep. And we have an audience here today of your family.
Yes.
We'll maybe pan around later and introduce a few of the guests that we have in the lodge today. Well, I'm the guest.
You are the guest in our home.
Well, thank you for having me today. So what we do on our Fireside Chats is go through the council meeting from the night before. So this is my agenda. We'll go through it quickly and then maybe we can chat about seniors because it was Seniors Week last week.
It was.
I believe it's in here as June 2nd to the 8th.
That's right.
Okay. Well, we'll get right to the riveting part of the meeting.
Okay,
and that
you
was.
ready, everybody? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready.
Everybody's good?
Yeah, we're ready. We're riveted.
Rivet away.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Well, at a delegation last night, it was Mr. Kelly Kimmett. He has been a pharmacist in Cochrane for over 30 years. He came forward, he's retiring, so he's asked council to proclaim, I believe it was June, I gotta look at my notes, June, it's this weekend, this Saturday. Good thing I take notes. June, I'll find it. Keep talking amongst yourselves. Anyways, this Saturday is going to be like a quit smoking day. Yeah, June 15th. There we go. Saturday, June 15th. I didn't go far enough up on my sheet.
That's all right.
Okay, you still with me?
I am. I'm
Saturday,
riveted.
June 15th,
yes.
Mr. Kelly Kimmett has asked council to proclaim Cochrane Quit Smoking Day. And it was kind of interesting. Kelly, you've probably met Kelly.
Yeah. We know Kelly very well at this lodge. Absolutely.
Of course. So as Kelly's his final health project, he's called it, is his quit smoking day. So he's asking all Cochranites to quit smoking. And if you're not a smoker, then he's asked you to give up, say, sugar, alcohol, you know, something that you would normally have in your life that would be hard to give up for a day. So
a whole day.
Yeah, so council voted on that, and we unanimously supported his proclamation to make June 15th Cochrane Quit Smoking Day. So that was our first delegation. Second one was Cochrane and Area Events Society. They are the non-for-profit that council, that operate events in town. So they were the successful bidder on getting the Canada Day event. So they are hosting that on behalf of the town of Cochrane. And they gave us a quick rundown of all of the events that they're working on for Canada Day, including fireworks. There's going to be a rugby game. There's a whole lot of kids games and those bouncy castles and those balls that people put around their body and run into one another. I forget what they're called.
Yeah. I'll join you with that.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, and a dunk tank. And they're looking for prominent Cochranites to volunteer their time to be dunked. So I said that maybe I was talking to you today, that perhaps maybe you would be interested in being in the dunk tank.
Yeah. Right beside you though, right?
Well, I'll be throwing.
Do it together.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, if we raise enough money, maybe we'll do that.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's warm by the fire.
It is warm, but I warned you about that.
Yeah.
It's warm in the house.
It is warm in here, yeah. So, moving on, it was a short meeting, so we're almost halfway done. Bylaws, we had a bylaw, there's a piece of land actually down here in the east end that the landowner is asked to be redesignated into different zoning because they want to amalgamate the 3 lots that are there, and they're looking to put a professional health center there. So that is kind of, we just did first reading and we'll have the public hearing on June 24th. So no debate at all yet until, Maureen, you know that, no debate on first reading? Yeah. So second bylaw, 21/2019, land use amendment, heartland redesignation. So there's been a bit of a few people asking about this one. Essentially what happened was with the quick growth in Cochrane, there was some development permits that were missed in the heartland area. So really it's a paper problem, not a physical problem, but it has caused a few issues for individuals when they go to sell their house. They don't have a certificate of compliance, which is given at the development permit stage. So when in this area, there was a few development permits that were missed. So administration has come forward to ask for a rezoning, and that will essentially put the development permit in place and allow these individuals to get their certificate of compliance. So there's I think 150 lots or so that are affected, and quite a few people in Heartland are interested in the outcome of this, and that was first reading last night and public hearing again on June 24th, where we will discuss it as a council. Almost last, we had an update from our Ranch House Event Center, Community Events and Culture Manager, Miss Christy Bell, and she gave council an update on how things are going at the Ranch House, the rates, what their business plan is, all the things they do in the community. Council had asked during the budget process for an update, specifically around how's the business of the Ranch House doing. There's been a bit of a dip in sales, I guess, and so we heard from Christy last night about how she's addressing that. One of the things is they're lowering the rates going into 2020, and she's already seen an uptake in the amount of weddings that are happening. Obviously, I think she said over 300 events a year happen in the Ranch House. A lot of those are weddings. I think she had 26 weddings last year at the Ranch House, so looking to improve on that. Let's see, proclamation from last week was Seniors Week. I don't know if you knew that.
I did. We knew it was Seniors Week last week.
And how did you celebrate?
With a whole week of full days of activities.
Like?
We had teas in the house. They went on a couple of day trips. They went to a ranch for a luncheon. There were different games and activities that went on surrounding memories and what it felt like to be young. It was Forever Young was the theme.
Nice.
So we had a lovely display of wedding pictures. I know a lot of people had their wedding pictures on display.
Cool.
So they had good talks on just bringing back those memories and feeling young again, what it felt like to feel young.
Well, speaking of young, my grandmother celebrated her birthday yesterday, 98. Still lives at home, in her home, in Cutknife, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, wow, that's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
We will have a lady here turning 101 in September.
You win.
I win.
Yeah.
I win. Yeah. And we have two ladies right now who are 100. And if you walked into our dining room at lunchtime, you would never pick them out.
Yeah.
Ever, ever, ever.
That's awesome.
That just speaks to the vitality of people in seniors' homes when there is proper programming, proper nourishment, proper stimulation, and just a community within its own walls. It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes.
Yeah. Well, we're really thankful for everything that you do here. And we're working, I mean it's slow, but we're working on maybe getting a new lodge one day.
Yes, we are. We're very excited about that. And that will be the theme actually for our annual fundraising dinner in September.
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope to be here.
I will hope to see you. Yes.
Well, last year was very good dinner.
Absolutely. It was very good. It's always very well attended and supported by our community and our council as well. We have a live auction and a silent auction, of which I know we benefited from your checkbook in that. So we look forward to seeing you and your checkbook.
I bought a plastic vase.
Yes, you did.
It was like a Gumby green color. It sits proudly in my son's bedroom.
See?
Yeah.
And we can find something else just for you again this year.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be a few items up. for bids.
I look forward to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing you there. Yeah.
So that was really all we talked about at council last night. It took us about an hour and a half, but as you can see, we breezed through it this morning, and
Absolutely.
yeah. So, but I wanted to come down and make a little bit of a, I was away last week at a conference, so Deputy Mayor Reid.
That's right.
Was kind of filling in for me, and
Yes, and he actually came and had lunch with us.
he mentioned that last night in his report. So
it was very nice.
shout out to him for all of what he did last week for me. But yeah, I missed being down here, so I thought it would be interesting to have a fireside chat from
good.
Big Hill Lodge.
We always love it when council comes to visit. I think that just shows commitment to our seniors when our council walks through our doors and visits with our people, and I know our people very much appreciate that. And they don't forget that either.
Good.
Yeah, they don't forget when there's a visit.
Well, we have to celebrate our seniors more than just once a year,
We
right?
celebrate them every day here at Big Hill Lodge.
Awesome.
This is our family.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice warm note to maybe close on today.
Absolutely.
So thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me as your guest, and thanks to the audience today. I'm not used to the audience, but maybe we can have a little...
Yay for the audience. Yay.
Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time on Fireside Chat.